Alright, so over there are my mammoth zinnias. Alright. I don't know how you can see them. Hold on. Jadzia! And here they are. Look at this. Those are my mammoth zinnias. They're halfway up the top of that window over there. And that's almost 10 feet. The top of it is 10 feet. And these right here, they're taller than those over there. Those are at the top of that window, I think. Maybe just under it. But look at this. Glenn did so good watering all my stuff. I'm going to stand. Check that out. They're way up there. See? I have to get this way. But anywho, more of them. I got them everywhere. And this is my passion flower. It's cool. I got plants everywhere though. Oh, look, my catnip hasn't gotten eaten. Cool. There's all the plants I made right before I left. Cool. Ooh, poinsettias are doing good. Marigolds are getting big. All those are plants I made before I left. And here's some regular zinnias. There's Seaster. Hi, Seaster. Oh, it's Martok. Hi, Martok. Seaster's over there. There's some of my house plants. But these zinnias just popped up in the middle of the yard. And they're about to my... Oh, look at this bug. You see that bug? They're about up to my shoulders at the most. And this is the path I made. All the way from there to there. I'm not done with this end. I just finished it up real quick before I left. And there's some more mammoth zinnias that got planted later, so they're smaller. And here they are falling over. That's how big they are in the yard. Regular zinnias. Oh, look, my okra are blooming. I have okra. Let's get ready to bloom. Yeah, Seaster. I know, you're mad at me. Seaster. Seaster, Peaster, don't be mad at me. Seaster. I love you, Seaster. My tomato plant. Sorry, Seaster. And here's my sunflowers. They're also above my head. So these are from the sunflower heads I gave you. That looks cool. Looks like it's coming out of my head. But, I mean, that's this tall. So that's like 9 feet, or 8.5 feet. No. It's 2.5 feet to there. Anyway, I don't know. I don't have a measuring thing. But they look cool. And then I got hummingbirds, flies, eating stuff. Oh, they look really good. This is really the first time I'm looking at them. And this is a castor oil bean tree. It's like 10 feet tall right now. It's probably about up to my boobs. Look, here's the blooms, and that's where the castor beans are. And these plants are illegal to have. There's a bunch of plants that are illegal to have, believe it or not. People don't know about it, though. No one gets you for it. And I got this right here. That's a miniature banana tree. Where's Chakotay again? Okay, and this right here is one of those little money trees. They're usually about a foot tall. Well, this one is about, see, I'm 5'5", so that's like 6.5 feet. And see, they have the, ooh, there's a wasp. Cool. But they have where they, they're like braided trunks. But this one's like so big. And a bunch of cat palms. And cats. Chakotay, there's Jadzia. Give me pretty kitty. She fell over. Pretty kitty. Yes, she is. Yeah, she's a pretty kitty. Chakotay, are you hiding in the jungle? Huh? Are you hiding in the jungle, pretty boy? Hi, you're so pretty. Yeah. And more. Look at this one growing out of the gate. I shut the gate on it. I have to shut the gate, right? But it's like... It's really big. It is probably to the top of my head. I don't know if you could tell. Oh, look! My morning glories. Look at that. Why can't we see them? There we go. Yes. Morning glories all down the fence. Plus I have them all down that fence too. And look, there's a zinnia. That's just a regular. Oh no, this is a special kind of something. Right here. It's a special kind of sunflower apparently, and it's growing right there. And sunflowers cannot be planted by anything else because they have this Here's my truck. It's a nice truck. I like it. I'm very happy about getting this truck. But like I said, look at this gate thing. It literally grows out of the gate. And I shut it. I have to shut it. And it's used to it. There's a morning glory over here too. Ding dong. Make my entryway pretty. You can't even see the entryway. Then I have a bunch of stuff over here. There. Oh, my passion flower. Look at all these right here. Well, I want to focus. Focus. Damn it. And then there's a bunch going all around this. Oh, it's going way out there. This thing is so cool. It's the first time I've ever had passion flowers. And then there's, I don't remember what that is. Is that okra? That might be okra. I gotta weed this part. Oh, there's Data. There's my Data Dada Doodah. Data! What you doing, Data? He's so huge. He's as long as that bench is. I mean, not quite. If he stretches out, he is. There's another mammoth zinnia. And I got a bunch of marigolds in here. Marigolds and these little flowers. It looks like the side isn't doing so good. Because I told me I didn't have to water the front. And here's all my lantanas. And they all need watered. And it needs weeded really bad. That's going to fill up. Man, they're big. That's going to fill up this whole area that I have under this tree. Oh, look. So here's the Espana. Or whatever it's called. Esperanza. It might be Esperanza. Maybe that's it. But check it out. Isn't it pretty? It gets all these kind of flowers in it. Like trumpet flowers, but they're in clusters. And like here's their seed pods. The seed pods are really cool. But that's almost to the top of my head. And I cut that all the way to the ground just this spring. Before it started growing. And here's the front of my house. Trailer. I got this carport here, but it's not used as a carport anymore. I use it as my gardening area. But see, this has got this big circle around it. So that lantana will fill all that up. Come on, Martok. Come on. Come on, Martokison. Are you coming? There him is. What's going on? There's my sister. I know, sister. There's a stink bug on the end of that. There's Data Dada Doodah. Hi, Data. So, I'm loving all this. There's supposed to be some, there's marigolds coming up, but there's also supposed to be some basils coming up somewhere. Like clusters of them. I see some back there. Some basil. There was Chicote. Hi, pretty boy. Chicote. But anyway, this is my backyard. I come home to some gorgeous jungle stuff, man. I'm real happy about that. And that's my art shed. I'll show you that in another video. And it's really hot here. Like you cannot. Well, I had to put my shoes on because this right here burns. That's why the towel's there, because this will burn the fuck out of your bare feet. And this is my swing area back here. That's if I want to get some sun. Ooh, look how big the lemongrass is getting. This shit's doubled in size. I just planted all that. That looks fabulous. And I got my plants back there. I got something coming up there. I don't remember what it is. That's fucking looking fabulous too. That was almost dead. Here's some more morning glories. There's to see. We've got more morning glories. There's some stuff coming up back there. The angel wings or something like that. And then behind this, there's even more. There was hosta coming up here. It looks like it's gotten eaten. Because that was my hosta. And here's my Norfolk pine tree. It's doing fabulous. Hi, Angel. What are you doing, honey? Hi, pretty girl. So, there's a, I can't think of the name of it. This came from Indiana. It's so hard to keep alive here. And here's my swing. See if you can see my... This is my area where I sit. And here's my other plants. This hosta's doing okay. It's getting eaten too. And that's like a different kind of wandering Jew. And then this, all these died. And well, that tree that's on your front thing is one of these. Now this is a gigantic one. But see how the leaves are? That's what this is. You gotta let it get all the way watered out. And before you water it. And here's a Thai plant. They're really pretty. They're like purple. And they almost died too, so I cut them off, and they're growing new ones. And then all these are pothos. That pothos growing everywhere. And here's some more of that plant that you have, that tree. And that one almost died in the winter. It's coming out new. And then, I can't remember what this is called. Another kind of, it's a plant kind of like this one. But this one's the one with the curly leaves. And the leaves get curled and stuff. I don't know how well you can see it because I can't see the phone. But these stay straight and have different colors. And this one, again, is another kind of whatever that kind of plant is. I can't think of the name. And it's a totally just different kind. And then this one is cool. It's gotten really big. And then another snake plant. And then this is not a jade. It is called elephant food. That one right there. And the leaves, they look like they're just leaves, right? But they're thick. You know, like aloe kind of. Like this one. Man, that's gotten big. This is a rose. Let me see, is the thing in it? Oh, no. Damn. Well, there's a piece of aloe plant in there. These are called flapjack plants. They're cool. They're getting eaten by aphids. Then I got all these rocks that are really cool, too. I got a whole bunch of hagstones and those kind of rocks. And this is like their favorite area to hang out. See, it's the two black kitties. Can you see them? Here you are. I see eyeballs. There you are. I got sunglasses on. It's hard. So this right here, this area in front, right here, like thick. I'm going to make it like 2 or 3 feet out. As thick as that is right there. I'm going to have it come all the way out, right? And it's going to be all those great big zinnias. It's just going to be a wall right here, and it's going to make a lot of shade for the cement for the kitties to hide in and lay in and stuff. Yeah. So, anywho, I love you. Mwah. Talk to you soon.